Kansas City Chiefs star Rashee Rice is apologizing after meeting with police following that high-speed crash in Dallas. Rice saying he takes full responsibility. Police say a Lamborghini was speeding with a Corvette when both lost control, hitting several vehicles, including one with a mother and 4-year-old. No word if he'll face charges.
Derwin James suspended for 1 game. This is obviously a massive decision made by the NFL, Runyon, and plenty of other ex-players, including Jordy Nelson, I believe. Yeah. And then you see the hit that Derwin getting suspended for against the Kansas City Chiefs. Add in the fact that Travis Kelce hasn't had his, best start.
Yep. Yeah.
And he's a safety.
Right.
And he's suspended for that. He's suspended for that. You start to wonder yourself, like, what is going on?
It's interesting.
As you start thinking about law, it's hard not to be like,
they don't want him to play against the Chiefs.
They want Kelce to do well for his girlfriend.
You're gone. We don't care if you're one of the best players in the entire NFL. People know you. You're hard-hitting. You play great football. You respect the game. You appreciate the game. You commit yourself to the game, your life to the game, and to the team. But if you happen to do the shit that we've been talking about, suspended for a game. Now it's against the Chiefs. That's a massive, massive game for it to take place, AJ.
Yeah, it is. And it's a big deal. I mean, if you're coaching the Chargers and you're losing Derwin James, like you would be, I'd be very frustrated. Like, these aren't really the hits that they're trying to take out of the NFL. I feel like we're talking like submarine, head down, crown of the helmet. We don't want him.
But you can never really take the head out of the game because it's in between the 2 shoulders.
You see,
thought it was a great tackle. I understand he made contact with his head, but I feel like intent needs to be taken into consideration at some time.
Azeez, you weren't able to play in the first game. How excited are you to play against Patrick Mahomes and their entire offense in this playoff game? Big stakes.
They're saying, what are we doing?
Consistency.
Yeah, not only about consistency, but also the way we're phrasing one of our players who was at a United Way event this morning. You're talking about disregard for health and safety and unsportsmanlike. It's like, this is a guy.
They're almost attacking him personally. That's the thing. They're almost attacking him like as a person I will talk about their play on the field. I'm never going to attack them as a person and what they do. That's what.
See Mahomes, fake slide, pick it back in college like it happens. You tiptoe near the sideline. So I think that also needs to be addressed from the quarterback standpoint, as far as sliding and protecting themselves, because it is very, very tough on the defenders. And they
turnover in the championship game. Out of the backfield, it's Justice Hill. First flag.
Illegal formation. Left tackle number 79 was lined up in the backfield. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
I guess they're serious, Mike. We've been told that they're going to call this very closely, and he's got to be across the back end line of the center, and apparently not. So we are starting off making a statement from the officials.
In the offseason, 2nd and 9 from Jackson. Lamar has it deflected, and it's incomplete. Looks like this is going to be another illegal procedure on Baltimore.
Illegal formation by the offense. Number 65 was lined up in the backfield. This penalty's declined. It's 3rd down.
So, Mike, let's think about this for a second. That means they gave him a warning on the first one and didn't call the first one. So basically the officials in their mind could have called this penalty 3 times in the football game.
The deal is, if you drew a line through the belt line in the center, the guy's helmet's got to be there. You can stand a little bit back, but not too far back. They want to make it fair for the defense as well. Message sent to the league. All 30 other teams. 3rd and 9. Chiefs bringing for another flag is down. Jackson for Zay Flowers downfield and just in the air. It's incomplete and a second flag is thrown. Jalen Watson in that spot where L'Jarius Sneed used to be was there in coverage. 2 separate fouls, one at the line and that one downfield.
There were fouls by both teams on the play. Illegal formation. Offense number 79 was lined up in the backfield. Pass interference. Defense number 35. These penalties offset. Replay, 3rd down.
Wow. I mean, they are calling this razor sharp here. And whatever that is, that's a foul there as well. So take a huge play off the books for the Ravens down the field with what should be the 4th time that would have been called.
5 in the pattern. Stepping up and taking off again is Jackson. Flag down as Lamar goes all the way down the sideline. You saw that hole open up.
Holding. Offense number 64. It's a 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
They got Tyler and Linderbaum, the center.
It was so completely unnecessary. Watch at the tail end of the play. Lamar Jackson has nothing but green grass in front of him. Here he is right there. And just as he starts to pull away, he just gives it that little grab and release and gets it called. And there goes a 50-yard play.
Negated a 29-yard gain. Just a little grab on Mike Pinnell. Moved Rice, comes underneath, and there he goes. Rashee Rice into the secondary to the 36-yard line. Gain of 16 and a Kansas City first down.
Personal foul, illegal horse collar tackle, defense number 0. It's a 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play. It's first down.
The Kansas City Chiefs, they pick out one guy to go high-low against, and you'll see Rashee Rice was the guy underneath, and Worthy was the one on top. And then it's just a choice, and there's Smith and the foul, and this is kind of the way the championship game started as well.
Mahomes covered, the pass incomplete. The flag comes down as Mahomes got hit. Kyle Van Noy is down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 92. The penalty's half the distance to the goal. It's first down.
Penalties on Nnamdi Madubuike.
Now you're going to get the stunt coming around this way.
Flag goes down for the hit. Meantime, Van Noy, who's on the left side of there, as they fell on him, he went down, so he's injured. And the athletic training.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell said to Chris Jones in this clip after the Super Bowl sent the NFL is rigged crowd into an absolute frenzy. That's right, he said, I don't care how you hit the quarterback. And then
Emptied it out. Mahomes out of the pocket, on the run with a downfield block for the first down near midfield as they get him with a flag on the sideline as they went low. Let's check these flags here.
There were fouls by both teams on the play. Holding, offense number 4. Personal foul, late hit out of bounds for 32. These penalties offset. Replay second down.
Rashee Rice on the hold.
Yeah, no doubt here. It sort of gets his arm wrapped around it. But the killer on the back end is Marcus Williams, because he's going to dive at the feet of Mahomes here. And that was just, that you add 15 yards on the back end of that, and now you're in the game. You got the ball with a chance to win.
You were wrong. It was it illegal contact?
That's
actually,
they called it illegal contact. Here's Mahomes in trouble, able to dish it to Pacheco.
Holding. Offense number 76. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
top of your screen, right there. That's you can't usually clothesline them for about 3 or 4.
After a long drive on their first series of the second half. And pass down the field, not there. And it's intercepted. Got a flag down. It was picked up by DJ Turner. The flag is back.
While the quarterback had the ball in the pocket, illegal contact, defense. It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
Contact penalty right here. You watch 33, who's got a bright future, I think. He's not afraid.
Ooh. 3 rushing. Here he's coming up. Now he's going lateral. Here he's coming up. Now he's going lateral. Here he's coming up. 3 rushing. Here he's coming up. Now he's going laterally. He's going to throw it on the run, and it's broken up, and there's no flag. Home flag comes in late. A flag comes in late, and they're in field goal range.
It's the right call. He got there early. Just the emotions of that play, Jim. That's what gets you. It's so emotional. Your heart rate's up. It was catchable, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Jim?
Yeah, it was catchable. Yeah, he's there early.
Yep.
Pass interference. Defense number 33. Ball is placed in the spot of a foul. First down.
Just early contact, guys. Just playing through the back, early contact, and he doesn't get his feet set enough to get vertical before he gets through the receiver's back. You can see him attempting to, but that's early contact, and it is a catchable ball.
29-yard penalty that could be all the difference in the game. Burrow can't believe it.
And I tell you, Burrow knows they did enough, but Anthony's a rookie.
Yep, 7th round pick out of Ole Miss. Field goal from here would be 54, but they will have 3 rushing.
it comes. Picked up. Cousins end zone. No.
Anything you know about Spagnuolo is that that was a lot of contact, wasn't it?
By Brian Cook.
Head's not around and didn't have a chance to make a play on the ball. Don't know about that one.
For this was the third down, no flag.
Yeah, number 8, Kyle Pitts, is going to make a nice little move here against Brian Cook. Cook's going to get his back turned, and Pitts is going to go right back through him, trying to catch the ball. Contact well before, no question. That should have been a penalty, and Falcons ball on the 1-yard line.
Then this
wide open.
Flag down. 2 of them, as a matter of fact, is Pereira.
Fouls during the play. Illegal formation. Offense. Number 76 was covered after he reported as eligible. Holding. Defense. Number 95. Those penalties all set. First down.
Help grow this, and the production's been there on the field.
39, they come up the middle. Benito, but let's see what the flag is about. Brad Allen.
Illegal contact. Defense, number 22. 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
And that's
well, that illegal contact had to have happened pretty fast because Benito was all over Mahomes quickly. It looked like Suamataia was dropping to the outside, getting some help from Kelce. Kelce tries to chip him, but Suamataia, because he's setting.
Here's Mayfield taking off. Quarterback draw, first down, but a flag.
Holding. Offense, number 69. 10-yard penalty. Third down.
Well, they got Cody Mauch, and he's the guy who had to make the key block in order to spring Mayfield. Tershawn Wharton, he's got him hooked up underneath the right shoulder, or Wharton's left shoulder. Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah, had the right calls, is going to regret.
Here's Kelce driving near. There was movement by Juwaan Taylor, the right tackle, just an instant before the snap, but no flag.
5 all-time and tight end lore. 1st and 10. Messy pocket. Mahomes.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 44. That penalty is half the distance to the goal from the end of the play. Automatic first down.
Caleb Chason.
There's Mahomes, throws it. Couple steps later, Chason runs into him.
Hayner, chased by Dana. Downfield, there was 2.5 to go. Hayner, chased by Dana. Downfield, there was contact, no flag.
I think maybe these officials are ready to go home, because that looked like definite contact before the ball arrived.
Yeah. Yes, it did.
Field goal from here. Drops it. Flag is thrown, though.
I'm not sure. Yeah, legal. Yeah, the Raiders didn't have a chance to get set. The ball is snapped.
It was a 2nd and 3.
Remember, the clock had stopped by firing it, so there will not be a 10-second runoff. I'm not sure Jackson Powers Johnson, what made him think to snap that ball. It just bounced off the chest of O'Connell.
Illegal shift on the offense. That penalties decline. The Chiefs did recover the backwards pass and take over first down.
Oh, wow. On top of it.
Wow. Wow. Jumping on top of it.
And the play alive. This is going to clinch a playoff spot for the Chiefs.
And he was ready. just not on the same page.
You know, they don't rank you on style points. They're not blowing teams out. People think they're more vulnerable than ever. You tell me. All I know is they're 11-1. Taylor Swift coming in for Thanksgiving.
As long as defense keeps making plays.
Hard count, free play, it's deflected.
Offside, defense number 97. 5-yard penalty, Pete, second down.
I hope I wasn't laughing. When you said, sometimes I say some dumb things, the lights came on so we can come on camera.
Yeah,
so America could see it. What happened here?
You know. All right, so here we go with Bosa right here.
Right.
You know what we have over here as well. Juwaan Taylor sort of can lean backwards a little bit as well, and he has one of those sort of stances. You can get a little run pass tell. So who jumped first? The official said the defense.
Feels like a huge game.
Yeah, a couple of gladiators at quarterback going after it as Mahomes loads it up to a wide open Worthy again.
Oh, he didn't keep his foot in, Jim.
They say
50s, Hamlin. They can't run with him.
On him as.
But here's the fight right here.
Yeah.
And that was Trey Smith earlier on the penalty too, Jim. He was involved in it. I should say.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Offense number 65. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 57. Offsetting fouls, third down.
All of that we've seen over the last 4 years, over and over again.
Well, you see Steele missed the pickup on that one. That's
City to work with 45 left. Looking for the double dip. Mahomes steps up. Mahomes goes down.
Holding number 24. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Penalty goes against Derek Stingley Jr. City to work with 45 left. Looking for the double dip. Mahomes steps up. Mahomes goes down.
Well, we have seen this in the first half. Critical penalties against the Texans, wiping out good plays by the rest of the defense. Stingley working on Hopkins. And instead of the negative play and the sack by Mario Edwards, it's an automatic first down for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
See the difference in the penalties between the two. And it's kept Kansas City's offense cooking a little extra. Excellent Chiefs pass rush. First set of downs for Stroud on the deep drop. And he'll just swing it out back to Mixon, looking to get away from Bolton. And he does just enough to get back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
Yeah, late flag at the end of this play.
The 16.
Number 3. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Yeah, that's a killer against Tank Dell.
Normally in the slot, he's working outside.
Let's go, CEO!
Wow, I don't see offensive pass interference on that. And the ball was dumped off to the back. I'm not sure what that call was.
And they're going to shut this down. There was some movement and a false start to make it 3rd and 8.
False start. Offense number 74. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
We saw it on the first possession, Troy, with Juwaan Taylor. We've seen it earlier in the year where he starts to rock back a little bit just before the snap.
Yeah, he's back pretty good, too. I wouldn't be surprised. I would expect DeMeco Ryans to be talking to the officials about, is he up on the line of scrimmage? Juwaan Taylor, that's been really the Achilles heel for him. He's a heavily penalized player, 3rd most penalties in the league this year.
Mahomes protected in the pass too high for Kelce, but a flag is down where Mahomes went down, and Will Anderson Jr. was there for Houston.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 1. 15-yard penalty. First down.
So they get a stop, but then Anderson, who was celebrating after getting to Mahomes to force that incompletion, is guilty of a hit to the head of Patrick.
Yeah, they run a twist up front. He has a clear shot, and there's the hit. It looked like it was helmet to helmet in real time, and it's close. He definitely comes in high. Hard to tell from that angle as to what, if it was in fact helmet to helmet, but that was the call and gives him a new set of downs.
And now they're going to stop this. Russell Yerk is with us.
Troy and Joe, I agree. Based on what you saw, it looked like he did come up high with the helmet, but it looked like that first contact was to the upper chest area. I didn't see anything there that supported a foul.
I mean, this is a huge penalty.
Yeah, I agree with you, Russell. From that angle there, I don't see helmet to helmet at all. That's a big-time penalty.
And now this one is dropped to Kelce. Boy, what a break for Kansas City as they get that call on the hit by Anderson. And then this beauty for 23 yards.
Yeah, that was a costly penalty for sure. Kansas City would have been punting. And instead, now they're inside the 30-yard line.
Coming into this season, we had heard talk about the league now being able to pick up flags like the one we saw on that hit by Anderson. Here's another look at it if it's deemed to not be a foul.
Yeah, good point, Joe. Replay can come in and pick up a flag for a foul for high contact to the head neck area quarterback, but if there's any contact at all, they can't pick it up. It looks like there might have been some contact, even if not forcible enough to be a foul. There's enough that they can't pick it up.
Mahomes dropped it, able to get it and take off to his right. And then slide down. They're going to throw a flag on that. I mean, it was a late slide, but they throw the flag, and it was Clay Martin who threw it.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 39.
Oh, come on.
15-yard penalty.
Here's the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a runner, and I could not disagree with that one more. And he barely gets hit. That's the second penalty now that's been called against the Texans.
And Troy, I agree with you. There's no forcible contact to the head neck area of him. The two Houston players hit each other. That should not have been a foul.
And if they've got to address it in the offseason. You can't, as a quarterback, run around and play games with defenders and then be able to draw a penalty.
Here's the one back in the first quarter that instead of a 3-and-out with a hit to the chest, it was called a foul by Clay Martin. They didn't pick it up. And then this one is thrown from behind the play, which is where Martin is. And really, it was the two Houston defenders who were hitting each other, and Mahomes barely got touched.
Against everybody. Yes. And everybody, included the referees, on occasion tonight. There were several hits that our rules officials said weren't late hits.
No, definitely.
The second one in particular, when Mahomes is a runner, I just don't know what you're supposed to do. How do you react to the call?
I think Patrick Mahomes in that moment is running side to side. He's basically playing with the defenders, and then when they close on him, he falls straight to the ground. That gives the Kansas City Chiefs a new set of downs.
15 yards.
That's an issue.
Yeah.
Think back early on in the game to the Will Anderson Jr. roughing the passer as well, where he makes clear connection with the shoulder pad.
Right.
We knew it was going to be us against the refs going into this game.
Everybody know how it is playing up here. You can never leave it into the refs' hands, but, I mean, the whole world see, man, like...
They're calling them cheaters.
Yeah.
They're saying the refs are working in Patrick Mahomes' favor. They're a game where Patrick Mahomes was seen flopping. If you're going to be the face of football, you can't be flopping around like that. You can't be taking advantage of the situation that you are. We all just have come to understand that the refs are going to help the Kansas City Chiefs. That is seemingly the narrative that everybody's bought into.
The other thing is, you don't want to get fired. You just want to be right.
The refs. They were definitely a factor.
And John, what I found not disturbing, but I guess enlightening, everybody across the landscape, number one, hates the Chiefs and wants them to lose. And number two, this refereeing thing with the Chiefs is like a known entity and a big problem for people, for former players, coaches, former coaches, announcers, media analysts, everybody across the board says this is just terrible.
My 13-year-old, soon-to-be 14, son, Cooper Eisen, saying to me that the only people who root for the Chiefs are Chiefs fans, Taylor Swift fans, and Roger Goodell. Since that's out there that the officials, like Clay Martin, the head ref in Kansas City this week, they're going to look at something on Mahomes and call it, if it's just a even hair's breadth on him, being the operative narrative brought to bear by those who watch football, potentially gamble on it. And then we see what happened in Kansas City on Saturday. Is the only word for it is unfortunate. Will Anderson called for roughing Mahomes in the first quarter to keep the Chiefs on the field in a 3-3 game. And with the extra set of downs due to that 15-yard penalty, the Chiefs go up 6-3 and never lost the lead after that. Not helpful, to say the least, in terms of the narrative. Unfortunate in terms of the narrative. Unacceptable when we can see it on replay at home. Calling it borderline would be even a generous way of calling it. Unacceptable. By his style of running, not running out of bounds, actually tiptoeing down the sideline long enough to invite the contact, thinking maybe I'll get an extra 15, one would think, while he's trying to get more yards on the play. He turns the ball back inside. He doesn't. This contact I'm talking about wasn't on the sideline. He turns it back inside. Two Texans collide as he slides down late. They collide over him. It doesn't help the cause when the narrative is such and you see plays like that.
Everybody, we had to go against today.
The whole world was talking about something else during the game, but they were complaining about the refs again. Even Lil Wayne, I hate the cheating ass Chiefs. Spelling ass with two Z's.
Shout out to Toonsy, man.
What do you think about the two roughing the passer calls?
I'd like to plead the fifth.
I think the second one was completely, just like absolutely ridiculous. I mean, he didn't even get touched. I don't know how, they just missed.
He definitely got touched.
I could see what they saw, but I don't think it was really that much forcible contact to his head. I think it was like, it looked like it was, but it didn't look like it was. Just thought it was a bad call.